Hello, I'm starting this video baking some cookies because I've put like a mini hamper together for my nan's birthday, but I really wanted to make some cookies rather than buy some, and I'm doing some NYC style cookies. So I've got to make the dough now to put in the freezer for an hour. I think it's about an hour. So I'm hoping this part should be relatively quick. Add the butter and sugar to a bowl and beat until creamy. So I've got to use 175 grams of light brown sugar, which is what I have here, and 125 grams of unsalted butter. So I'm gonna whisk this together. Then add a medium egg. I'm now going to add in the plain flour, and we need 275 grams of this. Oh no! Okay, now we've got a perfect amount. And with the flour, we need to add in the baking powder and the bicarbonate soda. Baking powder, we need 1.5 teaspoons. Oh, I've bought cups. I bought these thinking that they were tablespoon and teaspoon. Okay, we'll just have to use an actual teaspoon for this. So 1.5. So 1, and I'm going to class that as half. And then we want 1/2 tablespoon of bicarb. And now we can add this to our butter, sugar and egg. I'm just going to mix the bicarb and the baking powder into the flour. This recipe that I'm following uses Smarties, but I am just going to make basic chocolate chip. So I've bought a bar of dairy milk, and I'm going to cut it up and leave some bigger chunks as well, so there's actually like chunky bits of chocolate in these cookies. Okay, once I'm happy, which this looks pretty good, I'm going to add this into the cookies, and I'm going to hand mix this. This looks like such a nice cookie dough mix. I'm really happy that I left the chunks big. I want to be able to taste them. Right, so next step. Annoyingly, I only have one flat tray, so I'm gonna have to use this thing. But one hack that I learnt from my friend is if you add a little bit of butter to the tray, although it adds to your washing up at the end, it helps the baking powder stick when you pop it in. So my aim is to make about 8. 1. I think that might be a bit big. I've just moved the camera down slightly because I don't think you can see what I was doing. I've got 2 on the go. I think it's quite hard to judge how big the cookies need to be to start with. I just know that these are going to taste really good. My sister made mini egg ones. Apologies, I didn't pick up the camera when I put the cookies in the oven, but I let them chill for about an hour, and then once the oven was preheated, I heated it to 180. I popped them in, and I've taken them out. You've got to allow them to sit for half an hour because they're super soft when they come out because they continue cooking whilst they're on the trays. But this is going to be a recipe that I put in my book, and I'm going to make frozen batches. So whenever I want a cookie, I can just use these because these look identical to the Greggs cookies, and I can't tell you how much I love Greggs cookies. But not only those, but only when my sister makes them. She used to work at Greggs and she used to bake them like a few minutes under, so they were like this, and they were the best cookie ever. And every time I go into Greggs, they cook them the full time or whatnot, and they go crispy, and they're not good cookies. So I only like my sister's Greggs cookies. This is what we've got. How unreal do they look? I think I'm gonna eat this one where it's slightly overcooked here. I also thought 8 cookies is rather a lot to get through in a few days, so I'm gonna give my nan 6, and me and Kyle can enjoy one, see what they're like. But what a good idea was it to leave chunks of chocolate. I think that just makes it better than tiny drops, and then it all melts anyway, so having big chunks really adds to it. But these are the cookies. I'm really pleased with them. As I film anything that I bake on my channel, I always mention what I'm doing in the step-by-steps, but if you prefer to read and take a step back or put it in your own words, which is like me, I always pop the recipes in the description. So these NYC cookies will be in the description. Okay, whilst I'm waiting for Kyle to get back with our lunch, I'm gonna unpackage a couple of parcels that I've got. This probably sounds a bit weird, but I have this tank top. I got this one off Vinted, but I really don't like how chunky the strap is, and it always falls down and it's always in my armpit, really awkward. So I ordered a couple off of Stradivarius that I saw Perry Shan. I don't know how to say her name, but I love her. This is the account. I'm sure someone will definitely recognize her. She does the best outfits, and I saw her post a video of her and her husband on holiday, and she was wearing a very nice fitting tank tee. So I ordered the exact same. And you know what I do love about this? It's got a high back. This one doesn't. I've got size small in a black, and I also bought a size small in the white, hoping this isn't too see-through. But just a basic tee for the summer, I just really wanted. I also then didn't order on Shein. Now, I'm not really one to order off Shein. However, I really wanted these lace ballet flats that I've seen all over TikTok. They're probably the most painful shoe to ever wear, but I haven't been able to get them out my head since. And I think as an easy summer shoe, that would be a good shoe. I have ordered them in white and black, but they're in a separate parcel, so I've only got the pink here in front of me right now. I feel like the sole is gonna feel like I'm walking on a piece of paper, but beauty is pain. How cute are these? Lace see-through ballet flats. I think these are very sweet, and I think they'll look even nicer in black and white too, but I thought the pink was very spring going into summer. I then saw a cord that I thought would also be very nice for summer. I don't really order clothes off Shein, so this is a real test. I normally only ever order bikinis, to be honest, off Shein, but I saw the shoes and thought I'd give them a go. I am scared of TikTok shop. I don't know why. It's pretty much like Amazon's any other shop, but I don't like ordering on there, so I found them on Shein. So I've got, they're like flowers. It's a yellow, it's not really showing up on the camera. It's a very pale pastel yellow, and they've got flowers on, if you can see, stitched in also. And that pair of shorts comes with a matching top, which looks a bit small, but I'm not sure This is like a waistcoat type thing, quite thin. Definitely have to wear like a white tank underneath this because again, it's got the stitched flowers, but you can see right through. So I would definitely be flashing everyone my tartars if I wore this without a tank. But I thought very cute, little basic cord. I mean, it's not that basic, is it? It's actually, I quite like it. It's got nice lace detail. So I will try that on in a sec, but I just wanted to show you what I got. I was quite pleased with my mini order. My other half of the Shein order will be a few more pairs of ballet flats. I did buy a bikini and I did buy a stripy like 2-piece as well. So I will show you those when I get them. It is on its way, so they should be here in the next few days, hopefully in time for it to go in this vlog. I just wanted to try it on really quickly. This is the 2-piece. Definitely would pair it with a white tee underneath, but I really like this actually. It's not see-through, which I'm really pleased with. It's because it's like lined as well, so that's great. And it fits actually really well. So this is a really cute 2-piece for the summer.
Oh, hello. Oh, it looks fat as well. Is there chocolate inside of it?
Oh my god.
It's soft as well.
That is so good.
Is there Nutella in it?
Nutella?
Like
No, it's chunks of dairy milk.
That's good. It's nice and doughy. I like the nice doughy.
They do. They do taste like the Greggs ones. I literally said to the camera a minute ago, I only like Chloe's Greggs cookies. Yeah. Every other Greggs does them crispy.
Yummy.
My god, they are amazing. It's been a few days since the last clip that I filmed. That was on Wednesday. We're now on Saturday, and I have my remaining Shein order that I promised that I would show you once it arrives. So I thought we could open it on camera now. So these are the pink ballet flats in white. These were the main colour that I was going for, and then I saw they did other colours, so I thought I would try those too. But I really loved the white. I just love the detail on them. Oh, I've got them in brown as well, apparently. This is them in brown. I just feel like when I like a pair of shoes, I like to have them in like several colours to go with lots of different outfits and different vibes. Oh, I forgot I got these as well. I've got leopard print ballet flats because I love leopard print. I've got leopard print shorts, I've got leopard print jeans, and I thought I would like leopard print shoes. Now, I know they definitely can't go together, but a leopard print bag would go well with these shoes. I really like the print. I'm very fussy on my leopard print. Those are the ones, they stink. Okay, I've also... I don't recall ordering this many pairs of ballet flats. Okay, I love these. These are so cute. These are like satin brown. But I really like the shape, I like the colour, and I really like the buckle as well. I'm really into brown at the moment. I've got them... And I've also got the lace ones in black as well. Wowza. Kaylee, why so many ballet flats? If you haven't clocked on yet, really loving ballet flats. Pointed slingback flats as well. Any flats, to be honest, I'm just absolutely loving. Not a trainer, but like a flat pump. This is the stripy cord that I said about. I actually don't know what this is. What is this? You know what really puts me off is I'm not a fan how some of the shoes really smell like petrol plastic. And I know I've ordered off Shein, Kaylee. Like they were literally like £3 a pair. They're probably not going to last me through to next summer. But they stink right now. They absolutely have stunk the room out. Anyway, this is a halter neck top, if you can work that out, and I've got it with apparently these pairs of shorts. Can't quite remember what they look like, but they've kind of got like a roll down part. I'll try that on in a sec. It's actually not horrendous quality, I've got to say. It's quite thick. Last thing, oh, this is my bikini. This is also one of the things I actually went on there to order. It's a yellow and brown spotted bikini. Comes with, it's almost a, that is a thong bottom. I really like the polka dots and I really like the colour. I don't know if you can quite make out the colour on camera, but it is a yellow that looks quite beige and pale in the camera, but it's a yellow and brown bikini. That's all of the order. I have to show you a pan of my bed right now. There's just ballet flats everywhere. I don't know why I ordered so many. I got carried away. So I actually have the pink pair as well. So I've got a total of 6 pairs of ballet flats. I think that's a little bit excessive, and I think Kaylee is not allowed to buy any more ballet flats this year. I'm going to try this on for you very quickly, and then this will be the end of the vlog. As I've said, I really like brown at the moment. This is a brown and white striped, so halter neck with the roll shorts. Not too really sure what's going on there, but this is it. I think actually it's not horrendous, and I kind of just wanted something to lounge around the house in the summer that's kind of cute, kind of cozy, and I think this does the job. Fits really well, and it's super stretchy, so I think it's a yes. I like it. If you've noticed as well, we've actually got Mohammed up on the wall now. We put this up we put it up this week. I think it was on Wednesday we put this up. Kyle's been dying to get that up. It's just been sat literally in this gap over here between the wall and the wardrobe, so we thought we'd put it up. So we're slowly like really pushing on to getting stuff done. Now that I've shown you the rest of my Shein order, I'm going to close this vlog off here, and thank you very much for watching. Apologies, there's a little bit of a shorter one this week, but I've split some content from what I was going to put in this video into its separate own video for next weekend, because it actually ended up being quite lengthy and I wanted it all to be about that particular thing that we did. That's why this one's a little bit shorter, short and sweet. I really want to know if anyone tries that cookie recipe, because they were insane. I'm not even just saying that, like, best cookies hands down. I love a doughy soft cookie. I don't like crispy cookies. To me, a crispy cookie is a biscuit, it's not a cookie. But highly recommend trying baking those cookies. They're super easy, and you can just freeze the dough if you don't want to make them right there and then, and you can bake them later. So it's a really good recipe to have as a batch in the freezer whenever you want cookies. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the New Year vlogs, getting back into the swing, getting back into getting stuff done with the house. I love watching other creators show their clothing items. I love getting inspo for summer, spring, it's all coming up. So I think all of those shoes are great spring summer pieces, because I can see them with jeans, I can see them with shorts, and I can see them with dresses. That is one thing that I really wanted in my shoe collection, was shoes that can go with everything, because all I have at the moment are trainers and sandals. And sandals do go with dresses, but you don't always want your feet out, so I wanted something that was kind of in between, and that's definitely that. So I'm very pleased with my order. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new here, subscribe. I post every Sunday with a new weekly vlog. I try to vlog as much as I can in the week because I do work, so you get snippets of whatever I do outside of work hours. But if you're still here from watching my vlogs every week, thank you very much for coming back, and I will see you next weekend with another video.